Good morning, everyone. My name is Jo Davis, and I'm a personal development coach with jodaviscoaching.com. And I'm here to talk to you this morning about mindfulness. Now, we've heard a lot about mindfulness in the media and in newspapers and just about everywhere, it seems, these days. And mindfulness is a very simple idea. It is simply the idea of being present. And being present today in our busy lives is in short supply. And what we find when we're present is the ability to be focused, be calm, and have our bodies ready for the day. When we are in a mindful state, we are often more productive and more creative. And so it's an excellent investment to do a very simple mindfulness activity first thing in the morning when you're getting ready. And what is a very good idea in terms of creating a mindfulness practice is to tack it on or add it on to an activity you already do or have to do. So in the morning, getting up, brushing your teeth, drinking coffee, having a conversation with your family. It's very easy to sort of integrate a mindfulness activity to those things because we do them every day. So it's very easy to begin a practice. And so, we spend so much of our time thinking about the future, thinking about what just happened. We don't spend very much time being with the thing that is right in front of us. So for example, spending a minute listening to the birds sing, spending a minute looking at a piece of art and noticing every single thing about that piece of art, the color, the texture, the meaning of it, and just paying such close attention that is the only thing that you're doing right then. And we don't realize how the busyness of the world and the noise has really made that difficult for us. So the mindfulness activity is simply a way to start doing that. And so I'd like to introduce a very simple activity to you that you can do actually in the morning when you get up or anytime during the day. Say you have a few minutes where you're waiting in line or you're in a traffic jam where we often become impatient. And so using that time just to come to present and settle ourselves and settle our brains is a very good use of our time, particularly if we work in a creative industry where we need to really access those creative parts of our brain. This can be a very powerful tool for you. So what I'd like to do now is just simply take you through a mindfulness exercise that you can do when you first wake up in the morning. So what I'd like you to do is settle down in your seat where you are. And I invite you to close your eyes. And simply become aware of your breathing. You may find you notice the temperature of the air going in through your nose. You may notice the rise and fall of your chest. And I invite you to place your hands in your lower abdomen and just feel the rise and the fall. Our bodies know how to breathe, so there's no trying, there's no right or wrong. Just becoming aware of your breath. And now, as you're laying in bed in the morning, before you get up out of bed, just spend 5 minutes, 5 to 7 minutes in this mindfulness activity. So we're going to use our 5 senses: seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, and taste. 5 senses, 5 fingers on your hand. So as you're lying in bed, I'd like you to pay attention to the feel of the sheets on your fingers and your toes. Feel and pay attention to the softness of the fabric, the smoothness, the nubbiness, whatever it is you're feeling. Place your full and entire attention on the feel of the fabric. And now let's move to taste. You may want to take a sip of water from, maybe you have some water beside your bed. Maybe you just taste what's in your mouth. Pay close attention. All of your attention, 100% of your attention on the taste of that water. And if other thoughts come into your mind, gently, simply let them go and come back to the attention you're paying to the taste in your mouth. And now let's move to hearing. What is the sound furthest away from you that you can hear right now? Place your full, entire attention on that sound. And now listen for the sound that's the closest to you that you can hear. And again, if other thoughts come into your mind, just simply set them aside and gently come back to listening. And now let's move to smell. What can you smell around you? Perhaps it's the smell of coffee brewing in your kitchen, the smell of food somewhere in your house. Maybe it's the smell of the soil that you can smell coming in from a breeze in your bedroom. Maybe it's the smell of some flowers or leaves from outside you can smell. Your full and entire attention is focused on this smell. And now I invite you to open your eyes. Find something in your room that you're drawn to. Could be an object, a painting, a book. And place your full attention on how it looks. The shape, the color, the message. And again, if other thoughts come into your mind, simply set them aside and gently come back to your object. And now come back to full awareness in your body, in your mind. Maybe observe how you're feeling now. Is it different from before you started the activity? And it's very possible that you feel calmer, more relaxed, and a wonderful place from which to start your day and the intention for your day. So this kind of activity you can do anywhere. You're standing in line, you're waiting, anywhere for anything. And instead of taking out your phone, which is what we do, spend those 5 minutes in a mindfulness activity, and you'll find the benefits of that are much greater and a great use of your time. As you have to delve back into another project or some creative space where you have to draw on the whole of you, this is a very powerful tool. So thank you. It's been an honor to be with you in this recording, and you can find a copy of it on my website, joedaviscoaching.com. It's available to you anytime. And be well, and reach out if there's any questions you have about any of this. Thank you, and have a great rest of your day.